Hi everybody and welcome. And to me today I'm sitting out in the sun. I have the river behind us and I can hear the water and the birds. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the intertwining of the soul, but how important nature is to that. And it is very important because nature is creation as well. And our soul within our human selves. And I never know, I have asked God this question many times, why did He choose us to give us a soul? That spark of light of God Himself. And I suppose He fell in love with us for some reason unknown to me and probably unknown to mankind. But one wonderful thing is that because He has given us a soul, we are creators too, like God. And we have to remember that nature is creating all the time, but it repeats itself most of the time. It seldom changes. But we human beings, because of our soul, we don't repeat the same thing all the time. We can create something new, something different. And yet nature is teaching us. We are meant to connect spiritually to nature, to learn as well. It's like as if God within us, that spark of light of God, wants us to connect back to nature, all of God's creation, and that's our planet. Everything of our planet. And it has been given to us for free, and yet we mistreat nature. And every time we mistreat nature, it affects us humanly. But I suppose the human part of us goes around in denial, and yet the spiritual part of us keeps crying out to stop making that mistake. And I suppose today in the world, which I think is incredible, so many people of all nationalities, all faiths, everything across the world are doing their best to connect back to nature. So we're starting to listen, to believe, and listen and believing in our own soul, the spiritual part of us. And we have that, what would you say, even me looking at the plants here and feeling the breeze. We're starting to appreciate it a little bit at a time. But yet there's many of us out there screaming at the world, please wake up, please protect nature, please help nature to grow, because we know spiritually nature must grow. Because one thing God has taught us, and even our soul is telling us, and our guardian angel, we cannot survive on this planet without nature. And I just love on occasions when I would see that beautiful tree angel, or when I would see the angel of the water of the rivers, or when I would see Archangel Michael, or any other angel, and even those unemployed angels, and they are enjoying the nature of this planet. I would often see an angel touch a flower and it become more radiant. And I know spiritually we all want to protect nature because we want to roll down the grass. We want to see the grass and the dandelions and the bees. What if they were all gone? What would the children of the future say about you and me? They would say we were awful silly. Why did we let the grass die? Why did we let the rivers be poisoned? Why did we keep on bleeding our planet, taking from it and giving nothing back? So spiritually, our souls are connected to all of nature, because all of nature, our planet, is God's creation. And you yourself as a human being have that spark of light of God within you. So it's kind of like that intertwining is starting to happen for us to wake up and connect more and more back to nature. Like, sometimes I'd be so sad when I see up at my house, the farmhouse where I live, we would have had, and I know I've said it before, about 30 pairs of swallows that would nest. So far, this year, I haven't even seen one. The numbers just kept going down and down and down. And to me, that's very, very sad. And even sitting here today, I don't think I've seen a bee or a bumblebee fly around us. There's a lack of insects. And if there's a lack of insects, then it means there's a lack of birds. And then it means that there's a lack of food for you and me, for our children. You know, so I would love you all, in any way you can, connect back humanly to your soul, to your guardian angel, to God, to nature, to this beautiful planet we were given freely. And you know, when you're given something for nothing, we're inclined to take it for granted and mistreat it. And I guess that's what we're doing. But yet, there's loads of people in the world working on saving a little bit of nature. And I have to say thank you to all of them. And thank you to all of you as well, who may not even be aware, but now may start to become aware of how precious nature is and how precious you are. You are very precious. You are unique and beautiful. And I love you. So God bless. Love you.